I would put it on a bun. You could fit the pickles. You could put pickles in the pickles.
You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on.
Some onions.
Pickle chicken sandwich. Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong. And rules are just suggestions,
I like the pipe.
made up as we go along.
Shut up, Corn.
Fuck you.
And who knows what you'll find here. Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what? I want to teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunion rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey,
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. Be like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
it's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too. You've been to Del Taco and Taco Bell, right? You've gotten the bean and cheese burritos. Because they're one of the cheapest things. It's easy to order. Only thing you really got to decide on with those is green or red. I peg you for a red guy.
Actually, usually no sauce. But if I had to pick one, red sauce.
Well, one thing I've always somewhat hated about those burritos is that they serve them like open-ended.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that, dude?
I can only assume it's a ventilation thing to keep the tortilla from turning into complete mush if it's like wrapped up completely.
Yeah, probably because their refried beans are mush.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. But, well, the weird question is, with that extra slack, do you circumcise it or do you eat it?
Dude, because I have dogs, I circumcise it.
Okay, when you're away from the
If I'm
dogs.
away from the dogs, I tuck it, or it depends on if it's hard. If it's hard, dude, like the very tip, and it's like
When you microwave it, that's the first thing to go down in quality. It just instantly chips up on you.
so you throw that away and then you eat the rest. But I mean, if it's an actual like good ass soft tortilla, you eat all of it. Fuck it.
Huh? I tend to go back and forth as well on that one.
Like I'll tuck them. If it's good, I'll tuck it and then just eat the whole thing. Like fuck you guys, I just had to do a quarter of your work.
Huh?
Because at home,
Because
that's
when you
how
get
you do the burritos. You tuck them.
well, it seems like too when you get a lot of like burritos at like taco shops or like breakfast burritos and shit, especially like at like Farmer Boys and like those kind of places, they use a different kind of tortilla. Like a flakier type of tortilla or something.
Dude, those ones, I'm not gonna lie, even though they're closed, I ripped the top off.
Really?
Yeah, so on a...
Well, they act like that's one thing too that's never really spoken about, is although there is that open slack and that open, foreskin type of look on the burritos at Del Taco, when you get a fully closed burrito, there is still a lot of extra tortilla.
And that's when it's like, because those different tortillas, it gets like chewy and it's a lot of tortilla to take in.
It's good at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because it holds all those beans and all that stuff.
All the
and
juices go down to that, not the other way around. When you start it...
all the cheese, even with a Del Taco burrito, sometimes all the cheese just falls to the bottom when you're eating it, and those last couple bites are like the most solid bites in the whole fucking burrito.
Okay, this is a side rant just because we've talked about Del Taco, like specifically more than Taco Bell. We'll get to Taco Bell, but Del Taco, dude, pissed me off. Last time I went there, it looked like someone just snapped my fucking tacos in half. Like literally grabbed them and broke them in half and then threw them in the bag. I ordered it, and I don't know if it was the Grubhub. It couldn't have been that person, like the DoorDash or whatever. It had the seal on it. So it's like, dude, someone at Del Taco was like, I'm done. And snapped him. Like, dude, I would understand if you break off the top part of the shell, because I don't eat that anyways. I give that to the dogs. It's hard. I ain't got teeth. Shit hurts. But to snap it in half, like, that's fucked up, dude.
I do tend to, because we're talking about Del Taco, I do tend to go for their chicken soft tacos on like Thursdays or whatever when they're cheap.
Yeah, they're bomb.
I'll eat like 3 of them bitches in a quesadilla and be like, all right, I've had my cheese fix and my chicken fix. I peel off as much lettuce as I can with those chicken soft tacos.
And
Yeah.
they have those bomb ass little chicken roller snacker things, the
Yeah.
mini quesadillas. They have them bacon too.
Every time Taco Bell comes out with something like that, they get rid of it. No,
That's why, like, they
no,
do.
remember the flatbread ones? I liked the flatbread ones.
They were good, but they got rid of them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like every time they have one that's good, they get rid of it. Like, no, just bring that one back. Like, you brought back the bitch ass Baja Blast.
That shit sucks. Like, dude, the only thing that they kept around that was new that everyone still likes is the Doritos Locos Tacos. And they got the Cool Ranch ones now too, but they don't really taste that much different.
I'm actually surprised they still have the quesarito.
Yeah. Dude, here's the problem with Taco Bell. Like, Del Taco gives you the shits. Taco Bell makes it to where you might not make it to the bathroom with the shits. And that's the big difference between the two in my mind. I have horrible bowels. I get that, but...
And for anyone on the East Coast or whatever who's never experienced Del Taco, it's just like Taco Bell, but like they're toned down. They don't go for like so much like the
fancy shit.
Well, they're not so much they don't go for the drunken stoned crowd as much. Like they do because they're open 24 hours. And the tacos and the basic crunchy tacos and the bean and cheese burritos are exactly the same at both places. I think the only difference is Taco Bell puts onions on their bean and cheese burritos by default.
Yeah, and that's weird.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that.
That always made me hate their bean and cheese burritos as a kid because I would always ask for no onions.
And
they
they'd
would
fuck
put
up.
the no onion sticker on my shit and it would still have fucking onions.
That's why I don't like their quesadillas, because they have some of the best quesadillas with that steak Monterey Jack style whatever quesadilla. That shit's good, but every time I tell them no sauce,
they put extra sauce.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, this is fucked up. Like, I don't know how to feel right now. Like I was saying before, their sauce on their quesadillas is only green sauce. I've never even heard them ask, do you want red sauce? Does Taco Bell have red sauce?
Yeah.
Is there hot sauce?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Both of those places have, red bean and cheese, green bean and cheese.
What happened to the green burrito? They're out the fucking window now.
They're just a small piece of Carl's Jr.'s menu. At least on this side. Fucking, I don't know about Hardee's situation, if they have a green burrito thing going on, but I know Carl's Jr., they used to have Carl's Jr. / green burrito. I remember.
See, and the hard thing between if you wanted to like sit there, to me, Del Taco is better than Taco Bell because it is toned down. It's not too crazy,
and because they have two things that I love that they don't have at Taco Bell: burgers, which I won't say are the best burgers, but the option for a burger when everyone
French
else
fries.
wants and French fries. Taco Bell, anytime I've gotten a combo, it doesn't feel worth it.
You get a bag full of fucking air chips, smaller than a fucking quarter-size bag of Doritos.
Like, no, I like fries. There's no, it's not like they have to act like they're doing some authentic thing there either. They can just put fucking fries in it. It's, give me a big old large fry. I will eat that shit. Give me some chili cheese fries like Del Taco has.
See, that's one thing carne asada fries.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like a Mexican joint's carne asada fries, but they still have it.
Like they both have their things because I like a good chalupa as well.
Dude, I love cinnamon twists. When you look at the dessert section of all this, cinnamon twists would give it like win for me on Taco Bell.
Oh no,
because Del Taco has the caramel dipping bites or whatever they are. Those things are bomb.
But Del Taco has shakes.
Oh, win.
Yeah,
because they also have cheesecake bites. That's the name of them.
Yeah, and those are delicious. I have had those, and they are.
And they got churros, and I think they got stuffed churro bites now.
Yeah.
Okay, they win.
Taco Bell needs to catch up because Del Taco's beating. Basically, if Del Taco ever decides to do like flatbread or whatever the hell chalupas are made out of, they will blow Taco Bell out of the water.
Because, like, dude, here's the thing.
They would actually be across America instead of however limited they are.
Del Taco is so goddamn American. Like you were saying, they have burgers and quesadillas. You can have fries and tacos. That's a meal.
I often get chili cheese fries and quesadilla.
Oh, dude, I bet you if you actually told them, they would probably do a chili cheese quesadilla.
Probably. And the fact that they have like a Monterey Jack type of quesadilla too as an option. I love places that have steak quesadillas and steak burritos and shit.
Dude, and they have carnitas.
Yeah, I love that. Like, I know Taco Bell has some shit in phases and shit, you know, but even the nachos, like the Macho Nacho is a more valuable nacho than the Bel Grande. Although there was a time Taco Bell had a limited, again, something that was amazing. They had a big nacho. Remember that? It was like a double XL or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good nacho. But then they got rid of it. The Bel Grande is a small nacho. I got that a couple of weeks ago. I had to eat a taco afterwards.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had Taco Bell in... since 2008?
Okay, you have to have had Taco Bell over here.
I don't think so, dude.
Because
It sounds weird, but I honestly don't think so.
Yeah, because we've gotten
Tacos?
tacos and burritos. It's the same as when with fucking Del Taco and shit. We just end up getting a bunch of tacos and burritos. To where I think you've and we always get them no onions too. To where it's
So yeah,
someone
but that's
will be
also
beaten.
been a while.
Yeah, it has
So
been a
maybe
while.
not since 08, but
It has been a while since we usually no, because you're right. It has been a while because we usually nowadays go Del Taco so we can get a bunch of fries too, because we know fries help sober corn up.
mm-hmm.
And well, not so much just that they help sober him up, but he goes for fries like any time of day.
Yeah, dude, that's one thing I actually can eat, like with breakfast food, with that.
Oh yeah,
Like
That's
fries
one
is bomb.
that's why tater tots still exist. I get mad at my work because we come out with tater tot dishes and shit. And I'm just like, who are these adults ordering lunch, cafeteria lunch?
I kind of would, dude, if you get chili cheese tater tots. We've done it at the
We've
house
got
quite a
the
bit.
brisket tater tots right now.
That sounds... What the fuck?
No, you wouldn't like them. There's a lot of stuff on them. They're like, at first you wouldn't sound bad because it sounds, you hear brisket and you hear barbecue sauce.
Yeah, and then tater
and
tots.
nacho cheese
Oh, shit.
and jalapenos
Okay, I'm not lost yet.
and a little of that cotija cheese or whatever. It's basically
That
it's
crumble
Parmesan.
cheese?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Parmesan
okay.
pretty much. Fuck, what else comes on there? Oh, sauteed onions. Not much, but
Okay, you haven't fully lost me yet.
it doesn't come with any sour creams or ranches. I can tell you that.
It's just the onions that's like the kicker. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
And green onions, but that's just decorative more than anything.
fuck chives.
No, green onions.
Dude, that's...
Well, we are 12 minutes in, so I guess that or probably like 13 by now with the intro. So I guess we are just in time, and we are two of the original two J&T backers before we were the J&T backers. I just realized we changed that name when Korn was like had officially returned. But yeah, Millie Van Nielsen joined again by Norman Bluntz.
Yay!
You were taking a hit, so I figured I just like.
No,
you
that
know
was
what I mean?
perfect timing.
We used to have. Usually when it's you and I, we have that weird timing where one of us talks while the other one's taking a hit.
Oh, dude, fucking Tony. I told him, I was like, yeah, Korn's probably drunk now at his sister's. He was like, oh, so just you and DJ on the podcast tonight? I was like, yeah, you might want to listen to this one. And he's like, what? Is it going to be good? I was like, I can't predict shit like that. What I'm saying is we don't have the stress of like worrying about if Korn's going to fall over or not. I mean, granted, last one we did with Korn, he was all right.
Hey, the keeping it flat actually worked on Korn though, because although he didn't stay like fully coherent and awake, he did not lean back. Did you notice that? He stayed actually like in every time he spoke, he was at least in the mic zone. So
So it's one of those situations like,
and you're higher up, aren't you?
a little bit, but dude,
You sink in though too.
no, I don't want to admit to age. Like, I don't want to admit. Because it's like, dude, you're not old. Okay, I've been
In a
fucking
perfect world,
sitting
we'd have like
over
gaming chairs, or you know what I mean, like office chairs.
But no, just in general, I've been sitting over, hunched over so fucking long from sitting on beds and never sitting on like appropriate chairs or getting like my back wrenched by my mom so I could sit up straight or anything.
I've sat on the corner of your bed with my head cocked backwards watching you play Skyrim.
So it's one of those situations where like now, anywhere I sit, I start to go down.
Speaking
like,
of that.
Oh, fuck that, dude. Dude, I tried 1927 cola. If you've never heard of this shit, it's pretty much just like what you just showed me, and it's the same as the whole thing. Like,
was this Clover Valley? Yeah.
Like, here's the thing, dude. I still haven't found I forgot where. No, I did find it. I forgot where it was at. I think it's Walmart. You can buy cola. No name brand at all. It's that one I've bitched about so many times. So it's one of those situations where it's like, okay, but yeah, I saw this thing in fucking a gas station.
The Clover Valley one isn't very good. I poured it over ice, dude. It just tasted like fizz water.
Dude, that's the thing that sucks about them. Like, okay, so I bought a cola one and I tasted it. I threw that whole thing away. Like, I wasted $1.29. I had accepted that. I was like, move on. So I grabbed the orange soda because it's hard to fuck up orange soda, I've realized. That's one of the generic sodas that usually is consistent. It's either super orangey or kind of flattish, but
I think
it's still okay.
Because it's easy to make a good orange popsicle. So just the same thing applied to fucking carbonated water and...
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's orange. Like, orange is the easiest fucking soda. Grape can get fucked up.
Yeah.
Like Crush and Sunkist, there's a difference. Sunkist sucks, but they're good at orange soda.
Yeah.
That's their shit. That was loud.
It was.
But so I drink the orange soda and I look at it. I'm like, oh, no wonder these suck. They're made with real sugar. I fucking hate that little health kick through soda. Everyone knows soda's horrible for you. We've all done the science experiments in school where it'll clean any dirt off of a penny. Yep. Fucking, they tell you, dude, it eats battery acid. That's one of the best things that you can use soda for outside of drinking.
There's a hot sauce at my work that's made with the ghost chili pepper, and we use that for deep cleaning grease off of the wheels on like our racks and shit. Like, these are wheels that, like, some, you know what I mean? Wheels don't get attention. But, yeah, when they start getting grease, we fucking, yeah, we put the sauce on there and it fucking cleans it off.
So it's one of those...
Oh, shit, I just realized, like, I do not have it.
I've learned over time to just keep holding on until there's, like, a pool.
You and I have damn near started fires just from fucking passing without looking and... Oh, shit.
Yeah, video games. That's where that was at. It's like, oh, fuck. Dude, here's the thing. I would be a lot better at video games if I didn't smoke weed while playing the video game.
It's a distraction, isn't it?
It really is. Dude, me and Tony will sit there and we'll play Rocket League and kick the fuck out of people for like 2 minutes. And then we start passing a bong and they come back. And you're just like, oh shit, there's 10 seconds left. And
yep,
they have the go ahead. They have all the momentum. They just went for like unanswered goals. They're getting this.
I get the feeling that back in the day when you and I were going head to head franchise mode on Madden, that might have been the only advantage I had during both of those Super Bowls was you might have been packing a bowl or stopping to hit a bowl. And I just already had blunts rolled and
see that? Yeah, that's where I had failed. Like,
there was I had 2 blunts, one for each half, to where they were both lit before any gameplay was starting. I knew what I was getting into. I knew I was going to be stressed out, and a blunt was the only thing that would keep me calm enough to nickel and dime.
See, I hope you didn't do this to me because I've done this to people, and it wasn't towards you at all. You got all the Madden knowledge I could possibly throw in there at the time without understanding like how to double up on certain packages. Like that was like, oh fuck, okay, how do you do? Oh fuck it, I don't got the time. I'm just gonna finagle my offense and try to just stop running on defense. But oh god, dude, we need to stop smoking in the middle of these too for a second. Forgot it for a second. Well, like Tony's a magnificent Madden player, but there's been certain times where I won't use certain strategies because it's like, that's boring.
Yeah.
Like, I've always felt that with certain games, like, oh, UFC, I'll stand up the entire fucking match with someone who likes stand up just to see if I can be like, okay, let's see if I can beat your Euro game. Because if you only like stand up in a game, you're not going to want to hit the ground.
That's the whole reason why I always try to soup up my guy's ground game. Just for the guy that only wants to, just because I'll stand up with him until he gets a good lick on me and my guy falls down. If I'm able to hop back up to the feet, instant takedown and submission. That was the way I was.
I got caught in that a few times.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
I waited for your. I tried to stand up with you. You fucking you got me down. It was just like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Let's see how good your ground game is, because these are both created characters.
They need to make the goddamn next UFC, because it's coming out soon, to where you can dodge, sway, dip, and everything without losing so much stamina.
Yeah.
Because how
You'd
now,
think they would have it right, because it's EA doing it, isn't it?
yeah, they have it. They have a really good system for it. You're sitting there, and instead of because you'll use all top buttons, lower buttons, just like the older ones. But the way that you're fighting, you can throw different punches by pressing different, like L1 and square is different than R1 and square, and then just square by itself is different. So they have those situations. But the swaying, you use the right stick, kind of like how you would. Not throwing punches, but defense on Fight Night, where you're going around. You're not really bringing your hands up. It's just more literally, bobbing and weaving. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's, dude, if you can time it, you just make someone look like a fucking ass. But it takes so much stamina by the time you actually, like, okay, I have my openings. Start taking off, your guy's getting winded. And of course, in any situation where you lose stamina, while you're winded, you take more damage.
Yep.
So you can easily get punched out just by being a badass on defense.
It's like the Anderson Silva effect. Dodge and sway so much that it just gets you knocked the fuck out.
I think that's why they threw it in there, to be quite honest. After you said that, it like clicked.
Just to stop you from getting cocky with your fucking sways and shit.
Because, dude, I slipped at least like 15, 16 straight punches on Tony in a match once, just doing that, like perfectly timing back and forth and swaying right twice or swaying left, just nice fucking dipping, dude. And it pissed me off that by the time I went to go throw a punch, he just cracked me with a 1-2 and put me on my ass. I was like, dude, like, no, fuck you.
You're supposed to be winded, not me.
Yeah, you're throwing punches. Like, you're supposed to be out of stamina.
This is the opposite of a rope-a-dope, man.
Like, that's the thing that pissed me off, is they made it to where your defense can actually just be weak because you're fucked. Like, blocking moves in those games don't help you that much.
Nah.
Because eventually, after 4 or 5 hits, they always make it to where, oh, you rocked them now, so now they can't block anymore as a deterrent. But don't make a goddamn deterrent for fucking bobbing and weaving.
Yeah.
Like, imagine a normal
defense shouldn't be a punishable offense.
Like, yes, holding their blocking, like just sitting there blocking. After a while, it pisses everyone off if you're just sitting there just blocking. But at the same time, start working the body, do a takedown. There's different options.
I feel like I could be misquoted with that one. Defense shouldn't be a punishable offense. Okay.
Defense should be a punishable offense.
No, defense shouldn't be a punishable offense.
Wait, is that like anti-rape?
Well, that sounds like weird. No, like okay, like if we were to turn it into a meme, like just like a hashtag meme type thing. When Jody smacks Yvette back on Baby Boy. after taking like 1,000. Like you'd have to show the picture of her punching him, and then another picture of her still punching him, and then the picture of him turning around and backhanding her, and then defense shouldn't be a punishable offense.
Oh, that's like a
That's actually a
reverse domestic violence.
yeah. Not even that. It could go the other way around too. That's gender neutral.
Yes, it
Because
is. Whoever's getting beat up can fuck someone up if they want to.
yeah, someone tries to assault a woman. She fucking stabs him in the gut. Defense shouldn't be a punishable offense.
Yeah, because they still wind up getting like manslaughter and shit for stuff like that. And it's like, dude,
for defending themselves from being fucking assaulted. That's the only word I'm going to use in that situation is assaulted. That's a universal word. And not a funny one. I don't know why I giggled. You have to giggle.
to lighten up the serious mood.
Yeah. You know what else lightens up the serious mood? The soothing sounds of Mr. John Frickin Smith.
That was a perfect segue.
This beautiful song, Yours to Keep, which can be found on the album Songs of the Great Collapse. Which can be found. Yes, I know I just said which can be found twice. I usually don't do that. At johnfrickinsmith.com.
Which can be found
on the internet. Which can be found on your phone.
And or tablet.
Which can be found in your hand. Which can be found on your body. Which can be found on this world.
I mean, you can technically just keep going because
I should have started smaller. I skipped a lot of steps. I could have just been like, which could be your body, which could be found in your house, which could be found in
your town.
Which can be found in your county, which can be found in your state, which can be found in your country, which can be found on your planet, on your continent.
Oh, boom. In your atmosphere. Oh, no. What's the equator shit? Hemisphere?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Which can be found on your planet, which can be found in your galaxy, solar system, which can be found in the universe, which can be found in that locker at the end of Men in Black, the first one.
Oh, where the kids like playing marbles with the...
Yeah, not the locker. It was, the marbles. The locker was the second one.
With the guys with the watch.
Yeah. And remember, there was a big locker at the end of that one. That was like, that's some weird inceptional shit. We're not as high as last week. We should fix that.
I don't know, dude. I've been staring at Joe Pesci's face for the last hour.
What,
I'm pretty goddamn stoned, yeah.
But
there's string on it, so it looks funny.
The other day, I ended up looking like a psycho because I was laughing in my car because a teenager scared the living shit out of me. Yeah, I know you've heard that song.
Wait, what?
You didn't hear that song on fucking, what game was that on? That song was on a game. Saints Row 2. Teenager scared the living shit out of me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't that that's My Chemical Romance.
Yeah. I was sitting in my car smoking a cigarette, not laughing. Just sitting there chilling. And some kid was walking by, teenager. I don't know what race he was. He was just brown kid. Could have been anything. He had those jugs of water, not like the huge jugs, but like the
gallon jug.
Yeah, with the handles on them, those flap handles. And he's got one in each hand. He's just walking. I'm not thinking anything of him. Just sitting there smoking my cigarette, just pretty much like halfway enjoying how stoned I got before I fucking went to work, and then halfway like making sure to still be awake enough to work. In that weird, And all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, sir!" And I just look over like, "What? God bless you." And just keeps on walking.
From the teenager?
Yes.
That's weird. Dude, what?
I know. He He scared the shit out of me just with the "Hey, sir," because it just like I was not expecting. Like I acknowledged his presence, fucking I saw him, and just like continued on looking off the other way, and just like yeah, kid walking with water walking by. Hey, sir. God bless you. The fuck? That almost sounds like fighting words, kid.
Like, I'm gonna baptize you right now.
Yeah, you got jugs of water and shit. Is that what you're doing? You're about to baptize a baby or something right now? God only wants the purest of crystal geyser. And he must have gallons of it in order for it to be holy.
Dude, that's just a weird thing for like a teenager to yell at an adult.
It is. Especially just a random adult and just like, I'm just sitting, like I said, I was just sitting there smoking, just chilling, just like off in my own little world. And he drew me out of it with that, hey, sir, just like, dude, I know I'm old and you're calling me sir and whatnot, but there was no reason to get my attention. And it's not even like I did like it's not like I closed my car door and locked it when he walked by to where he'd be like, God bless, like, you know, some kind of weird, I'm not going to hurt you, sir. I was just chilling. My door was wide open. That's why I heard him so well. He sounded like he was right next to me, but he hadn't gotten any closer. That kid might have been Jesus. He threw his voice like, I don't know, was Jesus a ventriloquist? Did he have talents in that? Like to throw his voice, you know?
He's sitting there doing a miracle. Someone in the background, oh, it's great.
Like someone was impressed with that water to wine thing, but the more impressive thing was when he busted out his dummy.
It's like, check out this puppet.
Maybe they just thought he was good at ventriloquism because they drink so much of that water wine.
You know, weird things can happen in a timeline. I wonder if you go back and find out like Jesus was just, they really loved him as like a puppet storyteller.
He was really like a precursor to like Mr. Rogers and shit.
Won't you be my neighbor? Or more like I imagine fucking
dude. That was nice. That just like made me sad.
Didn't Mr. Rogers die?
Yeah, and I haven't watched the Tom Hanks movie.
He's fucking killing it on just old white dudes.
Yeah, he could play whoever he wants.
He's literally cashing in, like name an old. He's gonna play Mickey Rourke one day.
That's weird. That's weird.
I mean, why the fuck not? Because he can.
He's gonna play himself.
Oh shit, that's gonna be weird.
In like a full-on movie and shit.
No, one of his grandkids.
Ew. Colin Hanks is old. That makes me feel old.
Yeah, dude, Colin Hanks is old.
Yeah, that makes me feel really old. And I'm younger than Colin Hanks. But probably not by much, like maybe 10 years.
Your first entrance into being old typically happens if you watch sports.
And don't recognize anybody?
Not even don't recognize, you're just like, how old is this guy? What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's one of the first signs, like, okay, that's one of the first signs that you're not gonna go pro.
Yeah,
no matter how many video games you play.
Yeah, you're like, dude, I totally got route running down.
That's what really fucks it up when you go to when you put your own year of birth in on a sports game, and it's just like, oh yeah, you're not getting drafted. You're just like
you're there,
free agent. You're a free agent that never
walk-off.
got drafted, and yeah, this is like fucking. You're like Vince Papale right now or whatever.
Dude, it's starting to piss me off because I'm getting there.
Invincible should have had more racism.
I don't know about that. I liked it the way it was.
I know, but just because we were talking about having like a racist Disney day, like a racist sports Disney, more specifically, it turned into.
Yeah. Because you got to remember the times. Wasn't Coach Carter a Disney movie?
Oh, fuck no. I don't think so. It's not on D+, I don't think, at least. Maybe it was a Fox thing, though, because I saw it on FX a lot. Like, a lot.
We Are Marshall, Glory Road.
Yeah. Yeah, that...
Fucking, it's Cool Runnings, a Disney movie.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's on D+.
Is there anything else with, like, race? Drawn?
Well, okay, just because there's black people doesn't mean there's racism.
Every one of those movies that we just named pretty much had a version of racism.
Okay. If we're gonna do that though, then I'm counting Johnny Tsunami.
Who said the little Hawaiian boy couldn't do it? Or the little Jet Jackson?
Wait,
Yeah, Jet Jackson was on fucking Johnny Tsunami.
yeah, I know, and he was on his side. You notice that he was his only friend was the black guy. You
Yeah.
really, okay? This is where we gotta get. This is where we gotta get adult on Disney. All right.
That
Think
black
about-
kid
think about
got
the
racist shit yelled at him.
Yeah, think about the context of that. The only brown kid in the school, outcast immediately, even though he's obviously rich enough to go to that fucking school. They still treat him like an outcast, like another poor kid. And who comes up to be his friend? The black guy, who also conveniently doesn't have any white friends in this fucking snow resort town.
The only friend he has is the stoner that works at the snowboard shop.
Because he doesn't see color.
He's high.
He sees colors, but like not like segregated colors. He's just like, yeah, man, I love you all, man.
Like Brink didn't have any racism.
Brink, no, but maybe they did. Because who got hurt?
The Mexican.
Yeah. That's fucked up because I never actually saw that Jet Jackson thing that way on Johnny Tsunami. But now when you look at it like that, like that's really why I had to take a second to acknowledge it. Because like I never
No,
actually,
fuck that. Listen to this.
like I always just thought like, hey, it's Jet Jackson. He gets another movie. But like, no, he's the only friend to this brown kid. Because let's be real, no matter where he's from, he's just another brown kid.
And the way to make it completely okay to throw you completely off is eventually the lily white bitch that's a super prep likes him.
Yep. And the black kid's even good at snowboarding, which means he tried to fit in. He tried his damnedest to fit in.
Well, he didn't like the skiers.
Yeah.
But that's the white kids.
Well, when you look at it, like how many black people do you see wanting to bust out a pair of skis? Like, I'm not even trying to sound racist.
It sounds weird, but I don't know many black people that go to snow.
Exactly. You either live in snow and you fucking hate it, because most people that live in snow hate that shit.
And when you live in snow, it's not like you can just ski down the street.
No. And you don't always want to drive up to a fucking mountain when it's already snowing down, you know.
In your town where there's streets flat and it's piled. You can't see, that's the thing though, is you can't really like ski there. So you would have to drive. Like,
and that's
I don't know.
dangerous. I'm not willing to risk it all just to go down a mountain and have to walk back up.
The most I'll ever go so far, like I've been in a town when it started snowing back east, but I'll go to like Idlewild when it snows, where it's pretty much safe roads. It's all sunny until you get right to where the fucking snow is, and then it's cold and you can pull off and just run through the fucking forest, throw snowballs at each other, etc.
Jump back in the car.
Yeah, and take the fuck off back to sunny California.
Yep.
45 minutes away.
Yeah, I'd like. I've been to Colorado when it was snowing and shit, and it was fucking awesome. But at the same time, scary.
That one seems scary because it's a lot of mountain towns.
Yeah,
It's like you might fall off a fucking cliff going through it.
it was cool. We stayed at a fucking hotel right next to Mile High Stadium.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
Like there wasn't a game going on or anything, but we
Dude.
ate breakfast in a place the place where they had breakfast was you could see it out the window.
That's cool.
Yeah.
See, there's certain things though that it's not so much if a game's going on or if you're even at the stadium seeing it. It's cool to go through a city that has a stadium and see it.
Yep.
They're big ass fucking things that have been built. You're like, holy shit,
Built just to watch a game.
dude. Oh, like, I wouldn't give a fuck if I went to like Oakland, for instance, and well, I guess Vegas now, and see their stadium, I'll be like, oh, that's cool.
I'm impressed even by the fucking like Staples Center and shit. The arenas, they're pretty large. Not as big as a football field, but still impressive.
And some of them are getting crazy as shit.
Yeah. It's weird how sports are trying right now. Wrestling was like one of the only things that did not want to give up at all. Just like some form of wrestling is going to go on still. Almost made me wish I was into it.
Dude,
like more in, you know.
I thought about that the other day, to be quite honest with you. I saw a video that was just Shawn Michaels walking through a hallway, kicking people in the fucking chin. Like, and you could see with the way that they were setting up was cheesy as fuck. And this is the whole reason why everyone stops watching wrestling, is you start paying attention to what they say instead of just cool moves and shit. And you're like, dude, this sucks ass. But he's getting shit talked to, and he's like, yeah, I just fucking kicked Kevin. Minus the fucking, obviously.
Yeah.
Just starts walking down, blasting people in the face. And just people walking around corners. It's kind of like that slap video. So it's like, oh, if it didn't suck. Once you find out all the fake shit, you're just like, dude, damn.
Yeah, I actually saw, I was scrolling through Facebook and some nerd website talking about breaking news. Rey Mysterio loses his eye at fucking whatever event. I clicked on it because I was like, okay, did he really lose an eye? No. Apparently, I guess it was like a staged. Somehow there's a ripping your eye out match. Yeah, like that's the whole point of the whole purpose of the. Yeah, I know. I know that the look on your face is like the same as the look on my face was like, okay, they're going weird now, okay?
Yeah, dude, because at a certain point, it's like, stop with the gimmicks. Just, yes, everyone wants to see something a little bit different every once in a while, but rip your eye, like, everyone obviously knows that's not going to happen. That shit has to be staged. Like, come on, still leave the mystery of, is this really happening? And that's what gets you your money draw. I mean, obviously, they're still making money, but not nearly as much as they were in the 90s and early 2000s when, like, extreme style of wrestling started coming around. And
I think that's known as, like, the Attitude Era. Or I might be wrong on this.
Yeah,
that might be an older
it is.
era. But fucking, yeah. Because I'll even say that was, like, that was the closest I got to being drawn into wrestling was, hell, back when Stone Cold and fucking The Rock and all the... And back when the wrestling video games were actually like on PlayStation 2
it was
and
the
shit.
only thing to actually have like wrestling style was fighting. Dude, everyone in the MMA world will make fun of wrestling, but if you think about it, that helped along the video games at least. Because how THQ eventually did the UFC games.
The Undisputed series, that was the critically acclaimed. Like, I can actually still remember downloading. I can still remember getting messaged by a weed guy on my old weed guy messaged me on Xbox and was like, dude, the UFC demo's out. You got to check it out. Instant download. Well, it didn't download instantly, but I instantly started the download. And Chuck Liddell versus Shogun Rua. I remember. No matter who you played as, it was fucking awesome. The graphics were unlike I had seen at the time. It was like fucking... Holy shit. It actually looked like Chuck Liddell. And the fight mechanics were way better than those old tap out games. It was fucking, it's pretty fun.
The one thing I definitely liked about it was that was the first time that you could actually take people down and fuck them up. Like the old tap out games, not too many people played it. I only found it out from like I used to go to Game Crazy just as much as I went to GameStop as a teenager.
I think Game Crazy was actually where I got Tap Out from.
And yeah, it was like the cheapest games. Eventually there's no case. They just have sleeves. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. Give me like $3.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was a cool situation, but being able to actually take someone down, really give them some sort of like ground and pound, stand up with them.
Advance your position.
It was revolutionary in that sense, but I mean, realistically, they just kind of did the whole skate thing.
Yeah, like of course now it's more dated, I guess, somewhat. Of course, well, obviously most game mechanics, especially the revolutionary ones. That's the whole point of games, though, is they improve on the the techniques.
And what a lot of people will forget when going down the line, when you play a game that's older, after a while, you're just like, dude, these graphics just suck ass. How did we survive in that time? That was most games. That's the best graphics you're going to get at that time. They're not going to be a dick and try to undersell you on most games,
especially
like mainstream
sports games. Let's be honest. That's where I've always tracked progress as far as graphics on video games. Just because you see sports games every single year, so you can actually see like real progress in, you know what I mean? And let's be real, Madden has always improved graphically. There's always some little extra detail in it that
it's
you're just
like
a
little bit better, and then they make leaps.
Yeah, like like just the leap from fucking PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2, having like that more 3D effect and like rounded, like smoothed out fucking graphics instead of just pixelated, kind of like you could actually see the numbers on the fucking jerseys. I remember playing like 2002. That was the one with Culpepper on it, wasn't it?
Yep.
And that was one of the first ones on PS2 that like had that full on. It had like it was one of the.
You could tell who they were.
Yeah.
You saw their face and you're like, okay. Until they were on the sideline. Once they took the helmets off, no. But on the field, yes.
And then they kept making leaps every year after that. Like every year the graphics got just that little bit smoother and a little more fucking. I think it was I think honestly it was like after 2010 was when they really started getting like the helmets have looked real for a long time.
Wow, yeah, they've smoothed
Like,
them perfectly
even-
and started doing like to where you could see lights and the field inside of the emblems while it's going around. The thing that I want to see come back, just because I strongly believe this is the next thing for Madden especially, they need to steal the idea of ESPN 2K.
Halftime shows.
No, I wouldn't say too much on like. I mean, I kind of gave up on Madden doing that, but what they do need is do you remember the mode where you could play kind of like a POV?
I hated that mode.
That's their next bound if they want to keep going with a realistic look, because they're at the point where like every year it's like, oh, they look real. No, dude, they're getting fucking scary.
It would be somewhat easier now just because people have gotten more used to the player lock on Madden. Like whether it's be online team play or on like Superstar or whatever mode they call it now, whatever career mode.
Yeah.
As just a player, you're just locked onto that guy. It was Superstar for a long time, and
dude, I hate that they have to call it Superstar mode or something. Like they have to make a WoW pop instead of just my career. Like NBA still has my career, but then you feel weird too when you say my career, because it's like, dude, okay, I get it.
That's that aging part where you're like, okay, I'm not getting drafted by the NBA.
Yeah, like I just want to play with my select guy, yes, but
that's what's cool about the fighting games is you can make your guy 30 and it's just like he's just had a long career, or he just jumped into the fight game right now.
Yeah, he has 10 years until he's out.
That's when you start having the backstory in your head as the guy's walking out and shit, and you're just like, he spent 10 years in the NFL.
He tried everything.
2 years in the MLB.
He went over to hockey for a while.
Yeah, they kept telling him to play basketball because he's 7'4". He just refused. He said, "No, I'll play goalie." I would be scared if Shaq decided to play goalie. Like in
I
his
would,
prime?
and I wouldn't actually.
In his prime, though, when he actually could move.
But could he ever really truly move on the?
But
like,
does he really
couldn't
have to move?
Jumping sideways and shit, yeah.
Yeah, but that big, does he actually have to jump sideways, or does he just have to
Like lay
move
down.
his leg? Yeah,
Well,
he could fall down fast as fuck.
He's the fastest faller in the NBA.
That guy can hit the deck like no other.
But dude, I don't know on that one just because it's like he didn't move that fast up and down the court.
No, okay.
He was dominant as fuck when it comes to jumping
Dwight
and
Howard.
like snatching. Dwight Howard, I would say, would be a horrible goalie.
He couldn't. No, he'd be a good goalie.
He would have to run back and forth in between. He can't move side to side. He has big ass legs, but they lock at the knees.
And he'd still be able to do it. I'm just saying, I want to see a giant try to play goalie.
Dude, put that fucking new kid, the Greek freak, just Giannis.
See, I don't know that's what another thing with aging. If you skip sports for a couple of years, you don't recognize anybody.
This kid's a fucking phenom.
LeBron made me not want to watch basketball anymore.
I think LeBron would be a good fucking goalie. It sounds weird, but
Jordan should have went to hockey. Maybe not for goalie, but just if he was gonna jump sports, just to do something weird, like off the wall.
Yeah, way out there.
Basketball and hockey. What if he goes into hockey, fucking league leader in assists?
He starts like breaking Gretzky records.
He starts breaking goalie ankles and then passing it to the next guy.
So yeah. He's gonna, dude. Fuck
Jordan should have played hockey.
He would be dunking the puck.
Why not? He earned it. That's weird. I just want to see just put a basketball player in a soccer game. They would fucking be huffing and puffing after fucking 15 minutes.
I think they would get the basic concept of everything because the team, teamwork. But outside of that, yeah, dude,
they'd get called for offsides
a lot,
like I do, because you can apply a lot of basketball knowledge into soccer.
It's pretty much like basketball and hockey mixed.
Yeah,
and I guess hockey would just be basketball and soccer mixed.
Yeah.
But there's no
cricket.
He went to cricket and just started smashing.
What if Jordan in his prime probably could have jumped into a few different sports. Football's the easiest one for basketball players to jump into because it's a little bit less running for them.
I can't think of any tennis.
That would have been cool. Jordan would have been great at tennis. Although someone smaller than him probably would have even been better. Muggsy Bones would have probably smashed at tennis. It's like, fuck all of you.
I see him just talking shit the whole time, dude, because he was small, so he was a little shit talker.
If I was good at tennis and I was winning Wimbledons and shit, I would be so much of a shit, Mike Tyson levels of shit talking. On and off the fucking court.
This is a gentleman's game, goddammit. No, I don't care. I'm about to fuck you up.
I would Johnny McEnroe, but without all the screaming. Just shit talking the whole time.
15 love, bitch.
Yeah, every time I get scored on, I flip them off.
Fuck you.
Spit on the ball. Serve this, bitch.
Dude, start hitting your extra balls at the little ball boy guy. Just fucking bam. But hard.
I'd be that asshole that just turns around and throws one at him.
Just fucking take it. Oh, I hit my head. Freaked me out for a second. I didn't know it was on my right.
Kid's got cauliflower ear and the weirdest stories ever told. What the fuck happened to your hair? Dude, this motherfucker He just turned around and threw a fucking tennis ball at me. I don't
It's
know
hard
why.
It was hard as fuck, dude. Like,
The guy should have been a pitcher.
oh, that's what. Oh, Jordan went to baseball.
That's how you come full circle in a joke right there. That was unintentional, but also like intentional. No, it wasn't. It just kind of like, as soon as I thought like, just like, as soon as you said hard as shit, like, yeah, you should have been a pitcher. Changes the whole time. Yeah. But yeah, the fucking,
Hey, that's a smart joke if you listen all the way through and think it through.
we're like the fun level of high this time. I think that's the best way to do it. Oh well, we do have some news about next week though. Okay, we can not spoil, but we have I think we're doing a pretty special late review next week. We should be.
Screeners.
Oh yeah.
Well,
We
not
haven't,
ours, but
Yeah. We haven't done one in a while, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a blast. So yeah, I think I am gonna order that 48 pack though, because I am hearing there's no escaping it. This room is like boing 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 boing. It's like shooting in a tin can.
I almost shot my eye out once. Shooting directly over a can, thinking I was Mr. Cool Guy and could shoot it in the mouth hole. It was a BB gun, obviously. That, like, it wasn't a bullet that like came up. Because if it did even wing my eye, I'm dead. But
I told you about my dumbass taking a blowtorch to a 22 bullet.
yeah, that's not a smart idea either.
It wasn't. I never did find the bullet or the fucking shell casing, whatever. Like it just everything disappeared. I'm gonna laugh if it's like in my body somewhere, and that's actually what's like killing me, like some Wolverine shit. That was an adamantium bullet. It's poisoning you. It was embedded deep in a fat spot, like my ass cheek or something.
That's fucked up.
That'd be weird. But I think I would feel a bullet in my ass cheek, though.
Okay, that thing's fucking awesome, but I keep thinking there's a carb right there. So
Yours has a carb, huh?
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
you have, I was gonna say you have one very similar, don't you?
Oh, that one's a fatter one, like a wider one.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Mine's just like the little circle. So I'm used to it. So every time I've hit that, I go like this, where I like pinch off the hole.
I do it too at times. I don't hit it like a wooden pipe where I'm just like, just because that sounds so weird when you hit it like that. Like I'm not that old yet, I guess. Although with the missing tooth, it looks a little cooler when I do it. And just, hey, see, kids, you don't even know. Back when I had teeth, Grandpa, what was that, like 70 years ago? Fuck off, kid.
Throat chop.
You want to lose all your adult teeth at 15? That's a threat. That's a mean threat from a grandpa. Because who knows if he's actually saying he's going to punch him out or is he going to pull him out?
Or is he gonna like smack? Dude, adult teeth are hard to break when they like
Are healthy?
Yeah.
We both had the same.
When they're
problem
not,
on
it's
that one.
easy as shit, dude. I broke one of my teeth the other day and Buck's Pizza on Friday. And it wasn't like their fault. But I bit down and found the piece. Like I spit the pieces of crust out, found the piece. I was like, oh fuck, now I can't eat for a little while.
Yep.
Because you get the little residue from whatever it is, enamel. And then it's like, okay, every time I bite right now, I'm going to think there's more teeth.
If there's any dentists out there that are looking for a before and after, we will volunteer.
I have 36 teeth, and all of them are not good.
Yeah, you just need full replacements and dentures. I'll take wooden teeth at this point.
I don't know about wooden teeth.
I don't think that's legal.
Yeah, I don't think you can anymore.
You know what I mean, though. I'll take
Yeah. Whatever
That's-
teeth you can give me, bro.
I don't know if Wish.com or the
Has
Wish
teeth?
app, they have teeth. I just don't know if they're like supposed to be like, I don't know if they're
Are you
real
talking about
teeth.
those veneer teeth, the mouth guards that make it look all pretty?
I'm talking like separate teeth,
What?
like sold in sets
What? That can't be legal.
without gums. I don't know if these are fake teeth or real
Or if
teeth.
they're stealing people's teeth.
Yeah, it's just fucking creepy.
I'm telling you, dude,
I don't
one
have
can't
the
be
Wish
legal.
app, but I've seen the ads. If you know anybody that has the Wish app, just type in teeth
Give me a second.
and read a description.
I have
Because
the Wish app.
you have the Wish app?
I have the Wish app. That's
Okay.
how I got my earpod things.
Okay.
Super cheap and work sometimes.
I almost checked my pockets to see if I had your phone. But yeah, oh dude, I had Pringles for the first time in a few months the other day. They were delicious. Forgot how much I actually like that chip. It used to seem like such a bougie chip. Like, yeah, we don't put them in a bag.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, what are you seeing? What I was describing?
They straight are selling crowns. Like dental crowns. $6 for a 50 piece.
That's what they're being labeled as, is crowns.
Yeah, and it's fucking teeth. And then they have like the fake fucking,
The grills.
yeah. Well, I guess not fake grills, but the veneer ones where it's all like nice and pretty and white.
Mm.
So it's like a mouth guard. So you can look like someone who's just like prettier in life. How does Big Dick have to do with any of this?
What big dick stuff do they have on Wish? That sounds like the most risky thing in the world.
Penis enlargement oil.
Oh, dude, let me see the oil. For research purposes. Oh my god, that's how they advertise
They
it?
advertise it with a huge dick.
I mean, it's a shadow of a dick.
It's a
but
silhouette of a ginormous wing. There's a chick in the background too.
that just looks like the growth from soft to boner.
It
The
looks
before
like
and after that they're showing there.
Celia Energy Power Men, JJL.
There's no description or like explanation as to how this works, is there? Because if you just rub a gel on your dick. I don't believe that there's a gel you can rub on your dick that just like doubles it in size. Because if that works, I want some.
It says primary use: penis enlargement, delayed premature ejaculation, provides good lubrication. Ingredient: there's acid in here, so no.
There's acid. What kind of acid? Folic or?
I don't know. It was something that I'm sure isn't gonna kill you, or they can't give you that dick cream.
I just don't want to burn my dick. That's that's the opposite of growing it. Is that what it takes? You have to burn your dick to grow it? I'll go stick my dick on a flat top right now.
Yeah, it's like I will have a 7-foot wing by tomorrow.
I mean, the swelling. I'm just not gonna want to like. Ow.
I can't believe you can buy fucking teeth. You can buy cheap ass grills too.
Yeah, that I don't. That I'm not surprised. I think my sister bought one of those too. Hell, I bought a fake grill off the internet long ago. Long ago. Back when I thought my teeth were bad when I was like 18. Little did I know.
Right, there's no more dick jails.
That's the only. Are you actually searching for penis enlargement, or is that just?
Oh no, I'm sure a whole
I was gonna say, is that the only? Just the only?
penis enlargement?
That's just the only one that comes up when you're looking for teeth.
Yeah, I put teeth in.
That's still creepy seeing like teeth, but no dentures, huh?
There was some sort of dentures, but they just look like teeth. Look, there's this ginormous sex doll.
I have a sex doll. That looks disgusting. for
Yeah,
some
because
reason.
it doesn't really seem like you can do much. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, it's one of those ones that's just like a headless, legless woman.
Yep.
Just ass and titties.
Yep. China, man.
Well, no, they have the ones that are just ass.
Yeah.
Ass and pussy. That's so fucking weird.
That one.
That's so fucking weird that they just treated like. That's so fucking weird. It's just parts. It's just parts.
Okay, I don't.
What's the point of titties on a sex doll?
What's the point of the girl licking a fucking fleshlight?
Are they implying that if you jerk it with a fleshlight, your girlfriend's gonna
Lick your juices
take your
or something?
load out of the fleshlight? Like that's how you clean it?
And like, there's a vagina fleshlight and then a mouth fleshlight.
Yeah, I've seen that. Is that the one with the vampire teeth?
No, this one's just normal mouth.
That's creepy. That's weird. All the fleshlights are kind of weird to me though too. I don't know. I don't know. There is it a stigma or is I don't know. I just think I think a lot of the male sex toys are just weird.
Okay, here's the thing about fleshlights that I'm thinking what happened. A dude got caught masturbating to some porn. And he was like, well, babe, that's fucked up because you use your vibrator. We got you one of those and you use that whenever I'm not here or something. So then she's like, fuck you. You figure it out then. Just don't watch porn. He might have worked in a silicone factory.
So he started fucking a flashlight to avoid watching porn?
Maybe that's the only thing
That's
I
so
can think of. That's the only universe that to me makes sense that he would, the creator of a fleshlight, like who just saw a mag light? I was like, dude, I could put pussy lips right here and fuck it.
That's just so weird that's weird. Like I know they got like women's sex toys are fucking, they got all kinds of like, clit ticklers and all that whatnot, along with the fucking, the vibrator and all that whatnot. But like, ours are fucking creepy. Guy sex toys are creepy. Like you start with the fleshlight because that's the smallest and most discreet one. None of them are discreet really.
Yeah, like when you see a cock ring, you know it's a cock ring.
And then you just move up to, you just build parts of a woman. You just put the fleshlight into a thing with ass cheeks.
And then
And maybe a
eventually you
butthole.
put like a face.
You don't even have to put the face. You just put titties,
a mouth,
a torso with no arms, but tits. That's disgusting. Well, maybe some guy's got an amputee fetish and shit, and just that's a thing in porn.
It is.
I'm not dogging that. That's one of those like, hey, if you can make money off it,
Fuck it. Do it to it.
If I lost a hand and someone was just like, bro, you can make like $200K a year by just shoving your hand nub up into her.
After taxes.
Yeah, after taxes, $200K a year.
Dude, I do that for like 10 years probably.
Yep. I would show my face and everything smiling with my new fake teeth. $200K a year, I'm getting the implants too. Knock me out and drill something into my face that looks like teeth.
I'm not even 100% sure what this is. No one does.
I've seen very little about like implants for teeth. I've only seen like they screw some shit into you and then magnets.
That's exactly what it is.
So you can still pull the teeth out.
Yeah. So that way, if anything starts fucking up on the teeth,
Magnets eventually get weak sometimes.
And then you have to get that whole section redone. The one dude
Unless
that I
the
know
magnet's
of,
in the tooth, which sounds kind of creepy, is that you can never close your mouth, or you can never open it. If all your teeth are magnets, you can't. The magnet has to be in. It all hurts. It all hurts just thinking about it. Because don't they put like a bar?
Mm-hmm. It's like a little nub.
Oh.
But the thing that's
Just
crazy...
give me the dentures, bro.
I knew one guy that did it. He was an older guy. He said he would never do it again. Like, if he could go over again, he said it fucking hurts like a motherfucker. It's expensive as all hell. And those things still get fucked up.
And they can, and I've seen people get infections and shit from them too. And that's just not the world I want to live in. Just give me the dentures. Just rip them out. Give me some dentures. This whole thing is just a PSA. Avoid tobacco and avoid soda. Tell your kids.
Juice.
Yeah. And
I know there's a lot of sugar, but still, it's better.
And even then, try to avoid orange juice and acid stuffs. You know,
Drink apple juice.
It's good for you, but just like sip it through a straw so it's just not splashing all over your teeth and shit. Everything starts to count once they start fucking, you know what I mean? Once they start getting holes in them, you start counting everything. Just like, okay, apparently I should only drink water at room temperature.
I gave up. I was like, I don't care anymore. It's just gonna, it's gonna happen. It's gonna hurt for a little bit. Sometimes they really hurt when it starts breaking open and it's a fucked up nerve, and you're like, oh fucking god. But that's when you just pump yourself full of Motrin.
I tend to get the analgesics or whatever for the ones you just rub the gums and just numb face it. I don't do cocaine, so I don't have that option of just dipping my finger in
Yeah,
there.
and it just seems like it would do so much worse.
Yeah.
Because, like, dude, I get it. You're not going to feel it, but at the same time, what are you rubbing on it?
Yeah.
Like, your gums are going to feel that, and then you're going to have to keep doing it. And that's why sometimes these guys come with big-ass, like, pus pockets and shit in their mouth.
Yeah. So, yeah, we need to find a dentist with, like, with a strong stomach. I need a dentist that...
I need a Mexican dentist that's here, that's ready to do some side work.
Oh, man, one of those Mexican whistling dentists. Do those even exist? That's like a fairy tale almost.
Where do you think Corn went?
I'm scared of where Corn
That
went.
motherfucker won't let me know, though. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. I need my teeth fixed. But
why is he being a
you know
bitch?
what's fucked up, dude? I found out I have dental, but
Oh.
my doctor's not out here. They placed me in LA.
Yeah.
And
I haven't
I'm lazy.
I haven't checked my thing. I have to like go online to find out which ones, and I have to like log into stuff. You know, that can be a pain in the ass. Having to log into stuff. But yeah, I gotta check on to see what well, my insurance only covers like $1,400 a year. That's not much in dental terms.
Not really. That's like a few x-rays.
Yeah.
A few cleanings.
I'm gonna have to, well, since I paid off my car, I guess I can do a new payment plan and keep, adding to the credit. Now it just got all extra weird.
Yeah, that's too adult.
Yeah, it got a little bit. But we are at the hour too. We actually see rabbit holes different when it's just the two of us. It's weird. We I don't know. Corn gets it, but he doesn't sometimes. Alcohol is a hell of a drug. Although last week all of us were fucking beyond baked.
Yeah.
I'll admit that. I forgot about the blunt we'd smoked outside, which actually lasted for a while too. And it had only been like maybe less than an hour since we had smoked that we came in here and just like, yeah. But it was fun. But yeah, next week, pretty sure we got a fun late review we're supposed to be doing next week. We got to get corn. We got to get some munchies. That's usually all we need, right? Corn and munchies. Yeah. So yeah, hit up that J&T Podcast, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I was about to say LinkedIn. We do have a LinkedIn, don't we?
I think so.
Yeah. Don't hit us up on LinkedIn. We don't go on there. Yeah. But the J&T Rabbit Hole group is still in existence. Yes. And we need like 25 likes on Facebook, so every little bit helps. Like every little bit helps.
Hello, Emmett!